When we are stressed or anxious, we ask our family, friends, doctors, and even Google what to do to relieve stress. Many popular suggestions are watch a movie, go shopping, exercise, drink, or change jobs. But let's think about these suggestions. In Korea, there is a saying that one is or consumes minds. What does this mean? Let's take a look at Jane when she's born into the world. She's like this empty jar. One day, Jane scribbled all over the world with her crayons, and her mom yells at her. Jane consumes a mind of anger. Then she is playing outside, when a huge pit bull suddenly runs into her and bites her. She swallows a mite of fear. At school, her math teacher calls on her, but she can't answer the questions. Classmates snicker and Jane swallows insecurity and humiliation. As she goes about the life, for every situation, she consumes different minds. As each day passes, ball after ball of varying color and sizes fill the jar. After time, it is harder to contain these balls. Let's take a look at how these minds affect Jane. Jane begins working with a condescending coworker. At first, his behavior doesn't bother her too much because it's one red ball. But after the 100th time of rude treatment, she explodes. Why? When you look at the isolated event, the first time he yells versus the 100th time is actually the same. But why is the 100th time so much harder for Jane? The 100th time not only is Jane swallowing another red ball, but his yelling is simultaneously shaking the jar and provoking those past 99 balls to surface. When her mind is filled with too many negative thoughts and emotions, she finds it difficult to control that overflow. Jane tries to find peace by simply going for a walk or grabbing drinks with friends, or she even tries to switch to a different team to avoid this coworker. When she changes her external situation and the jar is not disturbed, she feels calm and happy. That's why she can enjoy the fresh air during that walk or laugh with friends at the restaurant. But when there is a stressful situation that starts shaking the jar, for example, the coworker yelling, those negative balls that were hidden beneath come back to the surface. Changing her external condition or distracting herself is a temporary solution. Instead, she tries meditation this time. She cleans away those internal thoughts and emotions, which are the cause of the stress in the first place. In this way, she becomes free of her minds, the minds that control her. Another encounter with her coworker is just one new event. Without baggage from the past, she can objectively see and accept reality and bounce back from the stress. Cleaning our mind is a powerful, lasting solution to mitigating stress. We can still exercise and have fun, but to find a constant inner peace, the mind needs to be cleaned of negative minds we've consumed. That jar needs to be emptied. When we clean our minds, we can happily and successfully navigate through life without being burdened by them.